I had a hard days of work. I was on my way home after I went to the gym in the city. On the bus, my bike that day was stolen. It's gonna take a while before my next bike, so I took the bus home. And then I was on the bus, I was super duper tired. It's been a long day, it was a terrible day, one of the worst days of my life. I was on the bus. I was basically falling asleep. I was non-conscious when I was on the bus. And then I went past my station. I wasn't awake during this time, of course, or I was like unconscious when the bus drove past my bus station. It kept going until the bus stopped, and then it was the last station this bus takes, a couple stations after mine. And then I was very close to a very interesting place in my village. And it struck me, why don't I try to record the video that I was gonna record. I wanted to find a recording spot for maybe future uploads, you know. I go there and I look around, I go to the forest part, I try to walk around in circles. It's quite a big place, it's like white houses and stuff. I think it's called the White Village part of the city, I don't know, it has a weird name. I found nothing. And then I just walked by the seashore. And holy shit, bro. It was really random. Like, I think it was Monday. And the day before I had cheated on my diet. And you cannot believe what happened. I was literally walking like this. Why was I walking like that? You know, on the way home, after I couldn't find a recording spot. My stomach was just full on loose. It just went full on rage. Like it just flushed out. And I shit myself at age 17, I think it was. I was shitting myself at age 17, about to turn 18. It was a year or year and a half ago. Holy shit, bro. And I was just thinking like that, like this just can't be food. I just put in a bunch of titles. I was like, this just can't be food. Stop eating non-food item. I just kept repeating this. Like, I was like, this is not food. Like, you're telling me this is food. I was shitting myself in broad daylight, having to walk like this because I shit myself. Like, you know, legs very far apart, walking like you have shit in your pants. Because I had, like, oh my god, imagine walking all the way back to my home with shit in my pants. Like, it was like a kilometer or so. Holy shit, bro. I was like, what the fuck, bro? People eat this shit? I'm like, holy fucking shit. It's a much bigger deal than I expected. It's the brain fog aspect, it's the health aspect. But you just go and fucking shit yourself, bro. Like, that is not okay. Like, I've had gut problems all my life, like, even since I was a kid, like, I've heard stories, my parents and my grandparents telling me, that I was eating literal shit. That, but the worst part was, I was eating thing that we threw away. It was like, they thought I had something in my stomach. I had like a, worm or whatever in my stomach, and yeah, that might have been true. But I honestly think I was just malnourished. Like, I was an autistic kid, and I was hungry for nutrients, and I wasn't getting any, because the food I was getting was ass cheeks. Like, so ass. There's a reason why I was getting hungry and hungry, want to eat 24/7, because I wasn't getting nutrients. Like, if I was eating meat all day, I would probably not have an issue anymore. But of course they didn't give me that. There's this fucking propaganda. Eat some veggies, eat some this, eat some fucking ass. Next time you can eat your own ass for all I care. Like, your fiber shit, like, I've gotten fucking enough of it. Like, shitting yourself all day, that means your body can't use it, bro. Your body is saying, get the fuck out of here, fucking fiber shit. It's telling you, I can't digest it, stop eating it. But you a fucking idiot and keep eating it. Medical advice, medical my fucking ass. Like, do you have one fucking ball? Like, I heard this from influencers, like, keep telling his audience they have one ball. Yeah, you fucking have, bro. Make sure there's two. Like, go and check right now. Like, are there two? You want to be fucking gay all your life? Like, maybe stop eating vegetables. Like, it's gay maxing. Like, if you want a gay max, my protocol would be eat like a fucking slave. So, vegetable max. Be like a fucking ancient Rome prisoner. Where you gay max, so you can't rebel against the authorities. So, if you don't want to rebel against the authorities, gay max. And eat your bread, eat your grains. Get beautiful teeth that is so attractive that you can nut to them, right? Look like fucking shit. Because you're eating fucking shit. But going back to my story, just can't fucking ever see it as food again. Like, it's, that door is closed. It's not food anymore. Like, it's not. It's not food. Food doesn't make you constipated. Like, I have never seen an animal in nature being fully fucking constipated, lying on the ground like a fucking helpless little fish. I've had many times I've shitted myself, I've lying on my stomach like a fucking fish on land. I've had many of these moments smelling like absolute ass, farting, and it smells like, get the fuck away from me. Bro, it's a very unattractive. It's like it's repelling everything around you. Whether that's a good or bad thing is another story, but it's not good for your gut. You're an annoying person to be around. You smell like shit. You have the worst diet ever. The only fucking downside of this diet is that it's sometimes hard to eat with other shit people who eat like shit. Honestly, that's the only problem I have. It's hard to eat normal food and drink normal shit. Unnatural shit, but what other people eat and drink, it's incredibly hard. That is the only issue I've had. Non-health, all my health problems fix themselves, honestly, in a couple weeks. And months and years later, I keep getting these small benefits, although they're not as big. Honestly, after people keep talking about, oh, after years of this you feel a lot better. Yeah, you probably feel a little bit better, but honestly, you get 95% of the result after like 2-3 months. After that, there are small incremental changes every week, month. You know, don't worry about it. Like, move on to another part of your life that needs fixing. But yeah, you can within 3 months get most of the results from this diet by just following. You should never stop it, of course, because the moment you do, you lose some of the progress. You still have the knowledge in your mind, so you don't lose everything. But yeah, every time I cheat on my diet, for example, which I haven't done in like months now, I get really bad breakout and acne. I've had acne like my whole life, and this is the first time. I think I have some, but bro, this is the best I've looked in since like years. I don't think I've looked this good ever since before my teenage years. Like, it's been really bad for the past 5-6 years. And what have I done? I have eaten cooked and raw meat and nothing else. And I've eaten some pork, but mostly ruminant. I've eaten like pork 2 to 3 times this past 6 months. So basically, 3 meals in half a year has been pork. The rest has been Okay, maybe 2 meals of chicken, and then I don't like chicken that much. Honestly, I prefer pork over chicken. I really don't like chicken. And then the most I've eaten is beef, always beef. Like a couple hundred times these last 6 months. That's all I've been eating, and my skin has never been this good. And when your skin, it looks better. Like, imagine you fixing your acne without using a product. That just means that you're naturally healthier. But the biggest fucking part is my rock hard fucking dick. Like, holy shit, bro. The erections you get from this diet. Like, I've had pretty shit sleep since I started my 9 to 5. Honestly, it's becoming a real problem, so I've tried to cut it down to part-time. Because I realized I was a fucking idiot. If I'm smart, if I buy sheep meat, I can buy the cheapest meat. Okay, it's not perfect, but I can buy sheep meat that's still pretty good quality. I can still get grass-fed every now and then I can get high quality Swedish meat, which is pretty high quality. I can 5 to 10% decrease my diet, so instead of having like the best diet ever, I can get the 85 to 90% the result of the diet while working part-time. So basically I save 2 days a week, which is basically years of my life in the long run, by going this way, by just having a little cheaper diet. Like, diet is really important, yes, but bro, I have realized that my bottleneck, like the biggest stress in life, is my full-time job. So anything that will reduce that time worked will get me more recovery, more time. And more time means more breathing room and better content and so on. Because there's a lot of aspects to this. Like, you see this content right now. Oh, but you churn them out like every 2 weeks. It's not like, it doesn't matter when you work or not, because you basically get them done anyways. Yes, I do, but the energy on them is really good. But bro, you have no idea my potential. Like, my potential is that of the best. Like, I think I am the best channel out there, even when I'm fucking sleep deprived. Like, the fucking potential my fucking channel has is insane. My only setback is like my accent. I'm trying to work on that. Is super hard because I'm not a native English speaker. Trying to fix that. But the knowledge and the fucking stories and the explanation is top notch. Like, you cannot beat this. Unfiltered, no shit, no bullshit. This is very advanced knowledge I'm teaching you here. It's been a kind of a general video, but I'm just telling you, like, fiber is just not digestible for humans. Like, I don't understand. I've made a bunch of videos. I made a bunch of arguments. But I still hear fucking... I've seen some comments. They're like, eat organic veggies. Bro, do you know how organic mushroom works in nature? Do you even know what plants are? Like, do you even know the fucking basics of plants? Can we stop talking about diet? Like, let's stop talking about diet for a while. Let's go one-on-one nature and animal. Let's go one-on-one nature. Does fucking plants have legs? Oh, they have a hat. They have a hat. Blah, blah, blah. Do they have fucking legs? Can they run when you hunt it? No. Can an animal run when you hunt it? Yes, if it doesn't have injured or broken legs. Or maybe even then it can move. Like, does it move? I'm not talking about the wind. The wind makes vegetables move. Yeah, fuck you. Like, listen to me here. Can the fucking plant move when you're trying to hunt it or get it? No. What does it do instead? It releases smell. It's toxic. It's, you know, it smells bad. You want to intuitively stay away from very toxic plants. This is not food, right? You see grass, you're like, you can't eat grass, Eskil Axe. You can't eat grass. But what are you eating? Spinach? It's the same color. It looks the fucking same to me. Those leaves look the same as from fucking trees. Like, this looks like, don't even cope. It looks like fucking spinach. Like, leaves and from the trees and some of the grass, they fucking look like spinach. Like, don't even try. Like, they're the same. It's like the difference between pork and beef. Yeah, it's quite huge, but bro, it's the same thing. Like, it's the same. It's both meat. They're both vegetables. Like, every single vegetable has the same thing where they can't move. And how the fuck do they get animals not to eat them? Well, they're toxic, so if you eat the animal, you will die along with it. We're not even sure if plants are sentient or not. We keep saying, they're vegans are like, animals are sentient, they're sentient. Is there any proof that vegetables aren't? Oh, we have done studies. Studies! You're relying on moral compass on your studies. Are you gay? Like, you use a fucking man-made thing that isn't even accurate. Like, oh, it's accurate. Experimentation is a study where you can recreate the same result. There's always bias involved, and even if it weren't for the bias, I sound like an uneducated kid who don't know about studies. But you do know that the thing they're measuring with is made by someone, right? If nature hadn't made it, then it's very hard to rely on it. Like, there is always bias, there is always avrunding, you know. Oh, but 1.5 is closer to 1 than 2, so it's 1 and it's blah 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 blah. Like, all that shit, you cannot know accurate result. Like, you can't. How? Like, you say vegetables are good and bad, but then when I don't eat vegetables, why do I feel better? But meat is always bad, but the moment cholesterol is bad, but every time I eat meat and my cholesterol is high or whatever, I feel better. Like, but long term, yeah, but if you feel good now, you'll feel good in the long term. Because time only exists in the present moment. Like, do I have to saying this? Like, you can't do anything in the past, you can look at the past. The only time you can actually go to the past is in a time loop, time trial light novel. Like, bro, scientist my ass, you're not in a light novel, bro. Time only exists in the present moment. So long term this, long term that. What's good long term is most often good in the short term. And but drugs, they're bad in the long term and they're good in short. No, they're not even good in the short term. They're literally destroying your brain when you do it. Like right now, you see, you put up a brain scan, we see your brain. I do not believe in things like that, like man-made fucking brain scans. But we can just take a look for a general idea, and we'll see your brain is getting hyperactive. You do know that you're like, you don't notice it, but you're tense. You're tensing up your brain. You're tensing up your teeth. You're very tense when you take drugs. Very stimulating things, like, right? You feel entirely different. You're like in a different world the first time you take drugs, you know. You know, it's very stimulating for your brain. That's also why it like craves it sometimes, because you need stimulation of some kind, you know. Because I don't know why your brain is weird and you're conditioned weird. We're very weird animals, and it's quite scary. We don't even know how all of us work, but I can tell you, that fiber doesn't work. Because fiber is indigestible material. And also, anything that is a plant is fiber. But yeah, the only way for a fiber to fucking protect itself like a plant, what is it? It's toxins. Like, if it weren't toxic, why wouldn't we just eat it? Like, if you keep saying, oh, but grass, we can't digest it. But what's the difference between fucking grass, bark, and a plant food you buy in the store? They'll make my stomach feel bad, but one of them, my doctor said was good. The spinach was much better than the grass and the treetops to eat, he said. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god, bro. It's like you haven't done a single fucking self-experimentation. You're like, you think it's be and end all. The doctor said it's be and end all. When the actual be and end all is your self-study. It's the guinea pig concept. It sounds weird, but it's a guinea pig concept where you try yourself like one variable at a time. Does it work or not? For me, fiber does fucking not work, and it shouldn't work for anyone, because fiber is indigestible for the human Homo sapien sapien. But we can adapt to anything. Yeah, good luck being alive 100,000 years with that shit diet. It takes like 100,000 years or million years to adapt, bro. Good fucking luck, bro. You ain't a million years old, you little shit. Like, what the fuck, bro? Bro, even fucking ruminant animals like cows, sheep, and cows, sheep, and bulls and other big animals. Those are like the big ruminants we know about. The big ones that are important, right? Even those can't really digest grass. They have like a bacteria in their gut that digest it. So when you fucking bacteria let's destroy every bacteria in my stomach. Now you can't digest shit anymore. Oh, but I can't eat meat, I can't digest it. Maybe you eat too much fucking bullshit. that destroys your fucking gut from the inside up. Like when you never supply your stomach with meat or even raw meat, then you're never supplying it the proper bacteria it needs, because you cook everything, you destroy all the bacteria. You do know that beneficial bacteria is 1 billion times more important than bad bacteria. You're like bacteria, you're not bacteria maxing, you're like bacteria minimizing bacteria. You're like taking shit that destroys your gut microbiome bacteria. You're like, I just can't understand you anymore. Like, if you even know how ruminant animals work, they need bacteria in their gut to digest the fiber material. So not even 4 of their stomach is enough on their own. Like, they have 4 fucking stomachs with a very complex digestive system. Not even that can break down fiber. So why would your monogastric, one stomach, very weak stomach with no bacteria, human being, able to eat fiber? Just fucking tell me that straight. How? How? No, you can't. Exactly. So stop talking. Plants, the only way for plants to survive by animals is being super toxic and being very unappealing. We hunt to get our food. You're in the middle of a fucking forest, how are you gonna survive? Oh, I'm gonna look for fruit, Bro, you think there's any fruit left? All the fucking birds ate them, all the fucking animals that actually can eat fruit ate them. The one who spreads their seeds, spreads the plant seed, which is in the fruit. Right? It's like basically birds. Humans, they're sedentary creatures. Sedentary creatures aren't very good at spreading fucking seeds, and they don't give a shit. Oh my god, you're so fucking stupid. Eat your fucking fruit. You're such a disgusting creature. You're not even helping the fruit. The fruit is giving you good taste because it wants to spread its seed. But then we humans are very bad at that, and so you try anyways to spread the seed or whatever you say, even though you cannot do it. Birds fly millions of kilometers and meters to spread it, and then they spit out like some of the seeds, and so it grows. You've probably heard of things on trees as well. They spread seeds, they spit it out, and then it grows like trees and bushes there. Like, you know, we humans don't do any of that shit. We're just taking up resources, we're giving nothing back to nature. The only thing we're doing is cultivating the land. That is the worst thing that has happened in human history. Like, I can rant on and on about it, but bro, the moment we started agriculturalize the fucking world, disgusting. It is believed that it was because we were out of big megafauna, like the big mammoths, the big ox, like the mega big animals that gave us a lot of, like we killed all the big ruminants. Now we only have the small ones that doesn't have as much fat, and we humans require a lot of animal fat, such as, you know, beef fat. And then we had no more, so we had to do milk cows. We didn't have that many cows, so we tried to milk them as much as possible. And then we made raw butter. Still quite good, but couldn't compare to the beef fat at all. Like, it's not the same thing. It's okay, but it's not the same thing. We get the nutrients, but we get some aging in the process. It's not ideal. It could be good for growing children, but it's not a longevity thing, so it doesn't help our race move forward, really. It doesn't. And then the plants doesn't help at all. They just fuck up our lives in every single way. And then we started seeing farmers. The skeleton of farmers versus the hunters. The farmers always had bad teeth. It's the first time in history we have seen bad teeth on our ancestors. They've had like the best teeth ever, like better than any of our modern teeth. Like, they look like a different species. Like, they were the true progenitors. And don't ever go insult our progenitors. They were 30 years old. Fucking die already. Why are you fucking here? Like, you insult the most beautiful beings that literally made our race survive. Like, the amount of work they have done, the amount of fucking work they have done, the 100,000s of years, and you insult them like that? Let's be real here. They're just a skinny ass bitch who keep watching content all day. You don't contribute anything to the world or society. You're living like a fucking slob. You're eating fucking plants. You say, he's just talking shit in this video. Oh my god. You're disrespecting my ancestors. That is one thing you're doing. And then you're also telling other people your shitty advice from a place of being a loser. I see these videos, they get like billions of views. Oh, mistakes I made in my 20s, I wish I would do when I was 20 again. Yeah, I don't want to hear your sob story, bro. You're just an asshole. Why would I listen to you? Like, listening to you won't get me any result. You can probably have a look at my channel. You can see my face. In just 6 months, it changed. I think I went up like 2 levels of attractiveness in 6 months just by eating this diet. Like, it's massive. I have like the perfect face. Although, to make the most attractive face that I can, that's a thing you can do. It's like the bone structure, it's like the thing in development, but you can come pretty far even without that. Like, I'm not bloated in my face like the same anymore. My skull is like a little bit wider. My hair is a lot better. I have better skin. Like, every part of me has improved quite significantly. I've gotten like maybe 2-3 centimeters taller. Like, there has only have positive effects since I started this diet. Everything is perfect, so you should listen to someone with somewhat of a credibility. Like, my credibility is that I've actually improved, like, actually. Right? This fiber it's not a food item. Like, it's just crazy that you go into a store and you see a lot of vegetables and you keep hearing advice, eat a lot of vegetables. Why would you eat things like, my theory is, my truth, honestly. Like, you do know that we get aging every time we eat. And this is not because, oh, but I'm 19 years old, but I'm aging, whatever, yeah, I'm still gonna be like 100 or whatever. It's like, I don't even want to be 100 years old. I hear this argument a lot. Yeah, that's one thing, which is very sad. Like, you don't want to live longer in paradise, you want to die, because, look, that literally tells me that you don't think it's paradise. That means you don't think this is a good life. Okay, second of all, your life is ass right now, which is why you don't want to live longer, right? But what if your life is better every day? What if you feel better, have more energy? What if you have hype in your life, like excitement? You have hope. What if your life isn't just grey all day? I know it sounds weird because it's a pretty shit world right now. Especially if you live in a society. You have the city, you don't get fresh air, you're hearing cars all day, you get low quality meat, you don't have much money, you have a financial stress. You know, life is really shit compared to how it's supposed to be right now. I will agree with that. But bro, if your life will, in the short term and the long term, like right now, it will feel better. Like, when you're happier and healthier, and you know, when you're natural max and your health max, you feel a lot better right now. Right? It's not just in the long term. Yeah, you get older because you have a better life, but you also feel better every single day until you're 100, right? Instead of just, oh, I'm getting 80 years old and I'm gonna have fun until 80. You're not even having fun now. Like, then you will have fun every day and you will get 100. You will get 20 years extra lifespan, and every single year is a happy year. And you won't have fucking Alzheimer's or fucking bullshit when you get older, because that's shit when you eat gluten all your life. It's a miracle that they get 100 years old when they eat fucking bread all day, because basically you're not supposed to be above 70, 80 years old when you eat bread all day. Whatever shit you guys eat. Because when you're at 100, 120, that's when... Well, I'm not 120 yet, so I can't really tell for sure, but I can tell you that you're... Even like 50, 60 years ago, when people was like more carnivore, they didn't eat fucking vegetable oil. Those Alzheimer's, you know, those patients didn't exist like back then. And let's just say that if you eat a full carnivore diet, or even a, you know, kind of carnivore keto diet, like, you shouldn't have a problem with this. But yeah, the less plants the better. So you eat raw meat or cooked meat, you eat like full carnivore, then you should have a really good life, even in your old age. But yeah, just take away the food item already. Like, the food item you call food item. Like, it's a non-food item, the fiber, the plant, like, it's not. Like I've experimented with all of it. You don't believe me, but I've been like the most obsessive. I'm like an autistic guy, right? And bro, imagine being an autistic guy and improving his life this much. Like I was like the bottom of the barrel, like I wasn't a non-verbal autistic. I wasn't the worst guy, but bro, I was terrible. I am autistic. And it got to me really bad, like holy. I couldn't read in school really. I was like the class clown because I was like no energy, no nothing. I wasn't, like, it was a very terrible life. I felt like unconscious in my own body. I felt like I was a shell of what I could be. I still don't feel perfect. But bro, oh my god. It was a very terrible existence back then. Very terrible. Yeah, if you want to improve your life, you should definitely, with all due respect, you should definitely fix this food item issue of yours.